they play so quickly and so aggressively. And with the lineup from Liquid, they have to do this. Like, they have no other choice. So very, very excited to see how this is all going to unfold in this game number one.
In the side lanes. It's one of those games where, like, if a support leaves the side lane, then the remaining support for the enemy team will kill the core in that lane. So like nobody really feels comfortable leaving.
The double rings here will ensure that they get the first blood right before Xnova gets a kill on Zai bottom. I'll give you a fighting chance with this one talent.
Yep.
Bit of a smoke play here in the bottom area. They find themselves Zai. This has been a rough game for him. The Impale connects. Dawnbreaker ultimate coming in hot. And will ensure that they get this kill. Nick turns back around, though. They've got the hook shot coming out from Boxy, so they'll be able to hold Somnus in place. And there's going to be the follow-up Ravage. This is not looking good for Somnus. He's going to fall. Now, they turn their attention over to Ghost. They want to get the bear, but they're not going to be able to follow up after that.
Chalice is going for Deso as well.
Uh-oh.
Huh.
They need to communicate about this, I think.
I guess it's not that bad.
Do have a little bit of a gank coming out, but the Solar Guardian, like we talked about, is enough to keep Xnova alive just a little bit longer. But there's the Say coming out. Yeah, they'll follow up with the Thunder God's Wrath. They'll get themselves the kill on Xnova that they came in here for. So I'm just zipping back in again. We'll end up losing Boxy. Now they're gonna chase after Chalice. Can they get enough damage off in time? Oh my god, they just blow up Ana. Now Mickey, what can he do here? He's gonna have Ravage up in just 1 second. Does he opt to even use it, though, is the question. Because the rest of the team not around there. The big damage dealer in the form of Ana not going to be able to join this fight because he was already picked off. And there's no Ravage up over on Nikkei.
All right, now they know. Now they know.
Are they going to be able to get over there fast enough? That was the question. Like, they're beelining there. You've already got Kaka into place. Nikkei walking over, throwing himself here. Thunder God's Wrath coming into... All right, so they're going to have to get out of that pit, and they want to fight.
Ooh,
as you can see, Mickey
damage.
just rips up our Kaka. The back line, they're looking over at Ghost. They'll get that kill as well. The buyback now coming out from Kaka. They're getting chased away. Chalice throwing out the hammer, goes back in. I'm not sure that was necessarily the play. As Ana tries to TP out, is he going to be able to do it in time before he burns? Yes, he's able to get out just in the nick of time. Kaka was hoping that he could go and get that Impale off. They know that big boys are not going to be able to make it to this pit right now. So they're going to have to trade back and forth a little bit. And Sadia taking so much damage. There it is, though. There's the Aegis.
Oh, it's on the ground.
But it's on the ground, and Xnova goes and he snatches it up. They got the Roche, but they end up getting the Aegis. They end up losing Ana. Xnova God, as now Mickey forced to run for his life. What a crazy fight here. And they're not even done, because they do still have multiple heroes. It's a triple kill now for Somnus. I mean, it's been hard for Zai, but he is getting the items, you know. He's, like you said, he's got the Mask of Mask, but he's also got the Blink Dagger, and he's been able to be a part of a lot of these fights. Ana, though, in the top lane is forced to BKB out. And Insania somehow does manage to teleport away from Somnus as well. As into the bottom lane, they find themselves Chalice, and they'll find themselves a kill. Zai, though, now has to be very, very careful here. The drum's getting popped. Ana is now stuck in the trees. They have the fear. And this is looking like a very Dead Nature's Prophet. So they do manage to get Chalice, but they'll be able to take out Ana. And that seems like a very, very valuable hero to be removing. But Mickey's here. Mickey's wandering through. He's got the gush over onto Xnova, and they'll follow. Oh my god, again, these big anchor smashes with that negative armor. It's very, very scary. The bear holding Zai into place. Mickey just trying to put himself into position. We'll go for the Ravage. Zai already sitting super low. And he goes for the Satanic Blade, just whacking away over here onto Ghost. Needs maybe one more hit to do it. No, he doesn't quite have it because it gets rooted into place. He'll turn his attention now over to Somnus. The hookshot comes through. They'll be able to clean up over onto Kaka. Boxy not looking quite as healthy, though, as he eventually gets clicked down by this Enchantress. Insania running for his life is going to be forced to use that Heavenly Jump. They'll follow up with Chalice, teleporting in, using that ultimate. They'll clean up Insania finally. Hunt is still on, though. Somnus and Xnova are chasing after Mickey. This is going to be the second Roche. This has a nice, juicy shard on it.
They're going to run into Kaka. Oh, man.
Go for the dust. There's the hook shot in over onto the Nyx, but like we said, they do have the Solar Guardian, so they're going to be able to counter-initiate. They'll throw out the hammer. Kaka, though, sitting very low. He is going to fall for this, and Boxy also getting quite low, but not going to be able to do enough damage to him, as they'll end up losing Chalice. And do you see Somnus running out here? Mickey finding himself Xnova. He's just going to say, yeah, whatever, you're an Enchantress. I feel like you know a lot about goblins. This time, Xnova, he's doing fairly survivable with the hookshot. It takes 3 heroes. Actually, technically 4. Because they had to drop the Nimbus during that. Die every single time. Ana, though, has to be careful. Yeah, Kaka. BKB comes out from Ana immediately. They're going to try to put up enough damage to get rid of the Zix Assassin, which they do have. Chalice, he's rejoined in, like we said, has his own BKB. They turn their attention over to Ana. They'll be able to kill the Nature's Prophet. As off to the side, Boxy gets himself a really nice cut, but he's just getting munched away here. Eventually, they do get Boxy, and now Zai beating away over onto Chalice. He just doesn't quite manage to get the final hit off. As they'll turn their attention now to X-Nova. Zai, he wants to get more. They'll go in for the Ravage play. They need to get a little bit more damage. X-Nova finally going to die. And it looks like Zai, is he going to be able to survive as the Emperor? He wants him so badly. And again, Zai testing the limits, going back in, is going to eventually expire. But with some luck, they do manage to get a triple kill over on Mickey. Enough time so that way the rest of his team can make their way over to him. But they do go for smoke over on the side of RNG. And gonna walk into Mickey. In fact, Mickey blinks into everyone over here and then runs away, assuming giggling a little bit. Teehee getting a lot of these clicks up over onto the bear. They want to just get rid of it. But over here, Boxy, maybe just a little bit too separated from the rest of his team. Does have the cogs out, but that's so much damage coming out from Enchantress. Will end up dropping the gem, but Zai over on the back lines does find this open. It gets a couple bashes off over here onto Chalice, as he's just gonna wail away, and he'll get the kill on Dawnbreaker.
And they got a DD on Mickey. Oh my god.
Baby. Big boy.
That is dirty. That is dirty. Oh, he's so dead.
God. Oh, Ghost. Yeah, they even go and they use the Ravage on him, for God's sakes.
I think this is over. I think
yeah, you don't have a Lone Druid. You don't have a bear.
They have Tidehunter. He is so good at... He is so good at taking buildings right now.
Yeah, he's just chasing after X-Nova now. He's getting kited pretty hard, so let's be a bit careful here because the follow-up from Kaka, Mickey, actually. You need to be careful, my friend. They actually get the kill. That's a monster kill streak. They'll turn their attention over to Zaya, get that kill as well. And Ansania teleporting out to go and get that, managed to get the Aegis, but he is really just performing very, very well as they do set it up over here onto Insania. And look at all these impetus. It's just so much damage. He drops the Nimbus, hoping that perhaps they can get some sort of a follow-up kill. And Kaka is being held over to the side, so they'll be able to find that. And now with the cogs over to X-Nova, again, it's pretty difficult for them to take down this Enchantress, but they don't have Chalice's ultimate this time, so I don't think they're going to be able to save X-Nova. There's the click, double click now for Ana, and Chalice is going to use the Shadow Blade to just get himself out of here. See Somnus with those spider legs running over along with Chalice. Do manage to find Insania. Again, he is the position 5. He's going to go drop the Nimbus, but doesn't have the rest of the team in position to come and assist him at this time. Love to grab Somnus. All right, nice Slithering Crush coming out from Zai, but the follow-up, oh my god, Kaka just got obliterated here. And now the follow-up Chalice sitting over onto the top eye spot. They're gonna end up losing Zai. Boxy trying to climb away. Mickey goes for the Ravage, but he's gonna have to go and pop the Satanic to try to stay alive because they have so much going on. And Boxy dead now. It's just Mickey standing here against the world trying to just buy more time because on the bottom lane, Ana is just taking the tower, taking these racks. They have to get there fast and they've got to get out of there. And it looks like it's not gonna be a problem. Ana just teleports away. He got a tower. He got a Rax. They end up losing almost everyone, though, over on the side of Liquid during that engagement.
You can just be so annoying on this, like, one remaining Rax.
Oh, Zai walking into multiples here. There's no way that he's even able to just get that BKB off. Ana really just hard committing here. Will make his way into their base as... do have this damage, though, coming out from the bear. Boxy trying to slow down yet again. Will get stunned. There's a jump forward here coming out from Mickey, and he does so much damage. All right, this time they just rip apart X-Nova. They rip apart Ghost. Do manage to get the kill on Boxy, but they find this opening, and look at this here. Ana's got to teleport out fast. If he's not going to be able to do it, though, he's going to get just stunned up, and he's going to end up losing his life for that tower. Roche sitting at about half health. Yeah, Zai making his way over. They see him. Blink forward, not going to be able to quite land the Impale to follow up with that Spike Carapace. And the rest of the team is going to make their way over. This is very scary for them now. So follow up, BKB coming out from Zai, but they get a couple of these hits, and then comes Mickey. Does not have the Ravage, but boy, does he have the negative armor. As he rips them open, and the follow up over onto Kaka. Do have Somnus jumping around over onto the back line, so I'd love to get the kill on Insania. So they're kiting Mickey very effectively, but Zai jumping back in again with that blink. There's going to be another buyback. Chalice jumping in. They want to just get rid of Mickey, and he's just taking so much damage. He needs to be able to hit something because he has the Satanic, but he's just not able to with these stuns. And Sania trying to climb away, then get the cogs off, will be able to hold Somnus in place, but also holds Insania down. So he will also have to buy back to be a part of this fight. But now Ana is up.
Ana still has buyback, so he feels very comfortable just running around and split pushing. Although he's going to go for Roche.
Just head
They're
over
just
one
trying
of the little creepies. They see it. Somnus zipping around, going for the Thunder God's Wrath. X-Nova jumping into this pit. He wants to
trying to
kill all
finish
this.
it.
He's trying to do
got
it,
it
and he
again.
gets the Aegis a second time. It's beautiful. Look at the damage coming out, though. The AoEs, the ravage, everything, but they still end up losing Chalice. And that Aegis is popping right back up again. Mickey does get bombed a couple times here. It's a jumping from Zai. He is making up for that terrible game earlier on because they find the kill. They'll chase down Somnus. X-Nova over here on the corner. Mickey is just continuing to just very, very slowly smack around the Enchantress. My God, what a fight.
It's too much damage. I mean, good call from Liquid to just blitz the Roche. Like, they knew they could kill it in time. This is
Mickey
Megas.
blinks. Yeah, it's just straight up Megas. There's the
There's
hook
one
shot
Rax
coming
left.
in from Boxy from downtown. Mickey is on a killing spree. And we'll get one more buyback. There's no other buybacks available now
There it
for the
is.
side of RNG.
Liquid is guaranteed eliminated. And
They put up one hell of a fight. They're still playing this out here. Again, Mickey just does so much damage. Somnus doing whatever he can, but there's just too many heroes here. Too much damage. There it is.
wow, I mean, Liquid is not the type of team to start messing around in a tournament when they know that they're not going to make it through to the next stage.
It is an offlane Alk with Ana in the safe lane on Doom. Mickey as a Midnight Stalker.
So Somnus can't right click it and then he gets the deny. A cute little play.
Top lane.
Ooh.
Zai sitting very low, so it's going to be Chalice who gets the first blood. Thinking outside the box. It's always a lot of fun.
Yeah, he's min-maxing it for sure, which makes it a lot more viable.
Unstable Concoction coming up. They use the silence though, so Insania can't follow up with the Starbreaker, so Zai actually going to just get ticked down here as they ended up using the Exorcism as well. But they're already out in the top lane now. They'll turn their attention over to Chalice, and they have plenty of lockdown, but is regenning up pretty nicely. Boxy though following up with those shackles. Will put out the cold embrace. It's gonna buy a bit more time here for Chalice, but they have another Unstable Concoction up and ready. As they'll toss it out. The Spirit Siphon doing so much as Mickey just... All right, he was just bottom lane. He's already back here in the top, and they get a kill on Ana while he makes this rotation, but they'll also get themselves a kill on X-Nova. So... definitely doing a great job in that lane, and this is something that, you know, you want to see your Ursa snowball. You want to see him become this powerhouse where everyone else on the enemy team, although Somnus going a bit deep here, does see Mickey, but they're already in position. They'll go in with the Exorcism, and Sania following up with the Starbreaker, but the Silence are able to kill Somnus. Boxy is getting just ticked down here by that Spirit Siphon as Insania tries to go in with the Solar Guardian to protect him, but it's just a little bit too late. Chalice just doing a little bit too much damage with the Spirit Siphon and the Exorcism. They really want this tower. Ghost revealing himself, just runs right up here. Starts Fury swiping away, and the mid tower will die. The roll forward over onto Mickey with a nice kick back. This is the power of an Ursa as he gets himself a little snack delivered here in the mid lane. Double damage though here. If Ghost... they don't know.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know. Yeah, look at the scan too. Insania, oh god, Insania's sitting so low. He's gotta be so careful here. All up the shackles
Loxy's-
again. This is being very, very careful. This is going on as Ana just gets coiled by Somnus, so they do end up losing the Doom, but they will be able to get the Roche. So Mickey picking up the Aegis. It feels like Ana is just the sacrificial lamb. So Okaka though, look at this. He's like, I would love to get a kill on one of these very low heroes like Boxy. Hello, friend. Get that kill. Unstable Concoction will push back Kaka as X-Nova does try to use the Arctic Bird to slow down Mickey, and he did just get this Aegis. He does not want to give it up in this manner, but it looks like he's not going to have much of a choice here. They have the double damage on Ghost. Buyback coming out now. They're going to try to chase after Mickey. They have the Special, the Silence coming down, and Sania jumping in with the Solar Guardians. Going to use the hammer to run away. Boxy is kind of left in no man's land here. Beautiful Winter's Curse now coming out. Chalice already getting just doomed as Zai is just searching to see whatever he can get. Does not have much mana here. It is some 9 stick charges though, so eventually the nuke coming out from Mickey will be able to take out Ghost. Chases on over to X-Nova. Have the Silence and the big AoE. They need a little bit more lockdown though, and they need a little bit more damage because now Chalice has that Exorcism back up again, and they'll get a double kill on X-Nova, but now Ana has been left high and dry as they'll get the hold up over onto Somnus, but Foxy, oh man, it hurts. It follows up with a beautiful Starbreaker. They do manage to get caught up, but they'll lose Boxy in the process. They'll turn around, they get the kill on Somnus, and is Zai gonna make it out? No, he just cannot do it fast enough. What a fight.
I don't think he gets any vision for that either. You can
No, I
roll
don't
off
think
the
so
map and get flying vision.
Oh,
He's going for the
Ana
Doom.
goes for the Doom, and they have Insania coming in with the heal, so I don't know if they're going to be able to get this kill on Ghost. He's just ticking down too much here as they slow down just enough. A little
He's
bit
dead?
more. No, they'll end up losing Ghost. They're going to end up losing Kaka. No, maybe not actually, because they have the rest of the team in position. They'll end up losing Ana instead, and now Insania will be the next one on their hit list. So somehow, after all is said and done, Kaka will survive.
I was sure he was dead. Chalice popped Exorcism.
Yeah, he was fighting Insania.
Oh.
But Insania just realizing, like, all right, I'm silenced. I can't join into the fight, so I'm just going to teleport away. And so I think you're very happy with that because Chalice not going to be able to do too much here as they fall up Solar Guardian because it didn't get used earlier. But Mickey is just getting too much damage taken. So they'll go drop the Winter's Curse over onto Boxy. It looks like Kaka perhaps gone just a bit too far as Ana crouches his way over. They'll be able to get the kill on Kaka. And now Mickey, he buys back. He wants to be a part of this fight. The Doom will get used over onto Chalice. He's the top net worth right now. X-Nova, though, left behind as Zai joining into the fight. Sam is poking away over here, back and forth. There's only so much that he can do. But Ghost joining again. He's a big, scary bear. The Winter Wyvern will buy back to still have the mid tower open here. And the tier 1 Somnus just dodging away from that unstable concoction. But the jump again over onto Ghost. They're just jumping all over this guy to get another heal coming out, but it's not going to be enough because Ana will be able to finish off Ghost. And the chases on Puck is just so very hard to get your hands on when you don't have Dim, when you don't have that AoE silence. In fact, he finds the opening on Zai, pokes away. Ana's just being held into place. So is Mickey. They're leashed up. X-Nova, he did buy back. He can't afford to die here, but it's looking like that's going to be the case as they're still fighting. Mickey somehow still alive. After all this, Boxy waiting patiently. He wanted to get the kill, but Kaka going to be able to follow up, making sure that he can't get the spells up. And now he is the one who's going to be targeted. They even go and drop the Serpent Wards for him. Land that Dream Coil on anyone just yet. Okay, so with the double damage, they'll jump forward over onto Chalice. They even use the Doom. They want to make sure that this Death Prophet cannot be of any help here. Now Ghost is forced to run away. Ana continuing to chase after him as they end up losing Kaka. And they'll go and drop the Dream Coil. Ghost, oh, they just continue to kite the Ursa, though. He's not able to get the final hits off as Ana eventually does fall, but they'll finally get the kill. I mean, Beast Coast has this happen to them occasionally. They'll throw the hammer and they'll see.
Okay.
And there's
so
a smoke.
Insania learned from his mistakes. I see. Very good.
He's like, surely it must be up by now. Chalice doesn't have the Exorcism. Somnus blinking forward. Go, get a couple clicks off. They'll be able to remove Boxy immediately. As you can see, Ghost, he's like, all right, you guys go handle these guys. I'm going to handle the Roche. And Insania is the next one to fall. And they know that this Roche is up, so I'm curious if they're going to try to do anything here or if they're just going to push towers. Because they do not have these supports that are very important. In fact, it looks like, Coil, Ana. Oh, the dodge away from Somnus and the immediate TP's over towards their side of the jungle. They'll get the kill on Zai. Ana popping that BKB. He has got to get out of here. He's just going to try to slow down a little bit, but Somnus closing the gap. They're just giving off the clicks. This is going to be a dead Doom.
Staying alive in fights, like even with the nerfs, everybody's rushing BKB first.
Jump over onto Ghost. They want to get rid of this Aegis, and they will be successful, even dropping the Serpent Wards. Now, Kaka is standing nearby. He's going to roll a little bit too far over, though. They have the Unstable Concoction. They're going to try to follow up with the stumps, with the lockdown, with the hammers, with all of this damage coming out from Illusions, even going so far as to use the Doom, because they just want to get him off of this map. So turn around to get the stun, and Insania will ensure that he will fall. Now, Kaka was trying to roll away. He's not going to be able to because Ana's here. He got the stomp. You've got Boxy here with all sorts of lockdown, and he's going to finish up on the Earth Spirit.
Status resistance does nothing against this. Shadow Shaman, his abilities are long.
Somnus poking away at Mickey. They put the Lotus Orb over here. He's got the silence, but already Chalice has popped that Exorcism, so he's got the spells going that he wants. Throw out a casual concoction and the Fey Grenade. Look at, he's just literally taking these racks by himself. Somnus has just been super, super aggressive. In fact, Insania gets found in the tree line by Kaka. He's got the Lotus Orb on himself. That Lotus Orb being placed over on the other side too. So that's just dead Insania.
Yeah, that is worth the tip. I like that RNG also, like every time they get a kill, they immediately TP over to the other side of the map because they know that they're going to be split pushing there.
Got the Vessel charge. Chalice is here. Man, look how fast he just melts.
Yeah, Ana's no TP, so he
The
could
buy
not...
back down to the bottom lane, though. Gonna see Insania joining back in, trying to keep Zai alive and trying to get the kill on Kaka. Will be able to manage it, but Zai, despite the BKB, is going to end up falling to Ghost in his bare claws here. Mickey blinking back in, sees himself an X-Nova. He'll clean up on the support. Now the chase is on after Ghost. He's gonna just try to stand there and man-fight it. It's a little bit difficult, though, because they do have this lockdown like we talked about, but Insania needing to be very careful here because he is just getting sliced away by Ghost. And with the arrival of Chalice, it just makes it so much more difficult for him to stay alive. Hell yeah. There it is. And you can see the way that RNG is just beelining now towards this bottom area. They're gonna run into Mickey, who immediately blinks away. You can see Boxy just like, nope. The roll forward from Kaka. They're gonna have to use the Dark Ascension to pull Mickey out. And they're using him as a little bit of a bait here, because they do have Zai in the position, and Boxy just gets sliced into pieces. The Lotus Orb does end up wearing off, though, so they'll be able to get a kill over on Kaka, but they'll end up losing Insania on the back lines. Now they're gonna try to chase after this Alchemist. They'll use the Winter's Curse, though Zai is not going anywhere, as they'll use the first Exorcism, and they'll be able to get that kill.
Rax push does not happen.
Got a second Exorcism online now for the Death Prophet, so they gotta figure this out.
And he's just standing right by the tower, which like legit triples the damage Exorcism does.
Up Lincolns, they get the Doom off over onto Chalice. They're gonna probably end up losing Ana though, for so the really nice shackles coming out from Boxy will buy enough time to keep Ana alive. So gonna try to get as many spells out as he can, but they do get a bash off. So Ana will be the first one to fall in this engagement as Mickey's trying to put out that silence. He's trying to burst down people, but they have the BKBs and they just can't seem to run away fast enough. The Solar Guardian coming out from Insania will keep Mickey alive just a little bit longer, but not nearly enough, as now Insania is forced to use the hammer, trying to run away, but they're just surrounded by all sides. They just slice through Boxy. Kaka, he's taking a lot of this fountain damage. Ghost, though, all right, they finally managed to go get the Aegis. Is going to be coming right back up again. Look at Chalice. Look at this man. He just walks right in. Kaka with the Ghost Scepter. They're just playing with them now, as Zai is going to get held into place with that Winter's Curse. He's right on the cusp here. Ghost does have to be careful, though. They do have that unstable concoction. Going for quite the dive here as Kaka again. All right, Kaka. That was maybe a little bit too ridiculous. Somnus now is going to just have to use that orb to run away, but the damage is done on the top level. They've got themselves the racks, they got the tower, and now they'll turn their attention over to these tier 4s. No Exorcism available, but there is only one hero alive at this time, and it's Zai, and he cannot go toe-to-toe with all of these heroes.
Come on, buddy, 1v5. You can do it. He can't.
I mean, Doom's up in a moment, but I'm still not convinced. Insania's gonna be up. They end up boarding up the creeps. All right, Ana's here. This is an open throw. Jump forward again, coming out from Somnus. Ana with the... Oh my god, look at this damage. They're going to try to keep Somnus alive a little bit longer. In comes Insania. They want the kill over on the puck, and they do finally manage to find it. Starboard coming through, and they have the BKB. They're chasing Zai around. They need to take down Ghost, as the Unstable Concoction does manage to connect. Ana hiding in the tree line will blink forward. They drop the wards, and they're going to put the pressure over onto Ghost. But while this is going on, their Ancient is being attacked, so they do finally kill the Ursa. They've got to get themselves something more, though, here, as X-Nova does have that Shadow Amulet waiting right over on the side. Chalice will be able to get out. And now we've got two supports just kind of chilling together because they didn't have the dust just yet, but there it is. Zai, though, split pushing in the bottom lane. Does have Somnus teleporting down. The silence pops the Lincolns. Will end up using the BKB as Zai does have his ultimate up, so he's gonna try to stand there and fight. It's looking a little scary though right now because, all right, there it is. There's gonna be the follow from Insania. Mickey with the Dark Ascension, giving a little bit of that vision, giving some of that view. Wants to get rid of Somnus over here, but it's a Winter's Curse that'll buy a little bit more time. Goes jumping forward here, does have that Abyssal Blade, so he's gonna be able to remove Insania, but they'll turn it right back around again. They use the Doom over onto Somnus. No puck now for 100 seconds, but they still have to be careful because Ghost is just running around in circles with Chalice, who has that Exorcism up. Mickey's finding this opening on the back line, wants to get rid of X-Nova, is going to have to blink away though. It's looking a little bit scary here as Boxy sits very low. The stone will connect. BKB is getting popped on Ana and Ghost. They're just chasing after each other, and they've got the roll, they've got the bash. This is looking like a dead Ana. He's down for 90, does have buyback.
Zai is smoked up, so they're looking for something. It looks like Ana is maybe going to buy back. I don't think they can wait for the 20 seconds for these
Hit the jump
supports.
forward, they find Kaka, they get the silence off, and again, another good heal. Holding him into place, they'll turn back around over onto Ghost. Try to get as much damage as possible, but this Ursa, he's too powerful as Kaka is still alive, and they're just focusing on different targets right now. That Lincoln's gonna get popped, they'll end up losing Ana. No Ana available, he just fought back. Mickey forced to blink away. Zai is just left here by himself, does have the BKB, and he's gonna try to run for the hills if possible. Turning back around, Solar Guardian coming in hot though, should be able to heal him right back up again. Not gonna be able to probably do that much to Chalice. Is now Insania forced to use the hammer to go back over onto the high ground. Chalice still looking here, still feeling very aggressive, goes for the refresher play, uses the exorcism and says, I want this victory. I want this ancient. We are not losing this 0-2. We're at least gonna split this. Zai again was looking for the open, gets silenced up, has the Lotus placed on him, but there's just so much damage. He is dead for 100 seconds. This is looking like the end here for Liquid. They put up one hell of a fight, but I don't know how you kill Chalice. I don't know how you get him off of these buildings, as they do get the kill on Boxy. A Dream Coil's gonna get used on the back line, but these ghosts, they are slicing through the Ancient. Mickey trying everything he can. He is gonna die, and they chase after Insania now too. The GG gets called. RNG, they will not get taken out 0-2. They will split this series with Team Liquid.